They're telling you straight up, you can pay using a negotiable instrument. Well, duh, you can pay using a negotiable instrument because a fucking Federal Reserve note is a goddamn negotiable instrument. Everything is a negotiable instrument. Everything is a negotiable instrument. A mortgage note is a negotiable instrument. A traffic ticket is a negotiable instrument. A fucking court judgment is a negotiable instrument.
Wouldn't a traffic ticket be more of a citation than a negotiable instrument, though?
No, if they're unconditionally ordering you to pay, remember, pay and performance mean the same thing. So if they're unconditionally ordering you to perform, which means to be at a certain courthouse at a certain date and time, it's still a negotiable instrument. Payment and performance mean the same thing. An unconditional order to pay or an unconditional order to perform are both drafts.
Okay.
And if you think about it, everything under the sun, moon, and stars is either an unconditional promise or order to pay. Everything is, or perform.
So your entire basis for wanting to even look into this is whenever you found out that literally you own nothing and everything is owned by the United States, right? And so your way of not having to pay for your credit card, your mortgage, whatever it is to say, well, it's not my job to pay for anything if I'm never going to own it. Send the bill back to the people that actually own it. Is that essentially what you're trying to do?
No, because again, you have to like kind of deprogram your mind, because the thing is that when you perform, you are paying. When you put the endorsement and you tender the instrument back to the person entitled to enforce the instrument, you are paying. That is a payment.
What do you mean by tender it back? Like the mechanics of what you mean by this? You mean like...
So tender is an unconditional offer. So if you mail it back to them unconditionally, then it's a tender. The legal definition of the word tender means an unconditional offer.
So they give you a bill and you give them the unconditional offer to pay that bill?
No, you receive the bill, thus becoming the holder. Now you're the holder. Now, what does a holder do with a negotiable instrument?